Ein Roman! Spion! Ein Roman! Spion! Spion! Mein Leben! Ein Roman! Ein Roman! Spion! Ein Roman!
Papa!
Mein Leben!
Papa!
Mein Leben!
Guten Tag! Okay.
Spion! Ein Roman! Mein Leben! Spion! Ein Roman! Spion! Ein Roman! Spion! Ein Roman! Ein Roman! Ein Roman! Mein Leben! Mein Leben!
Guten Tag!
Yeah, I knew there was one more enemy. That's why at the beginning when I was in that maze, I had wondered back and forth. I knew there was one more Shostoffel in there, but it took me going to the exit door to realize that it was still there, but luckily he wasn't far off track. But if you got 100% on the first 3 maps, and you got everything in this map as well, then your final score after episode 6 floor 10 should be 552,600. That's the highest score you can get at this point in the episode. But yeah, my goodness, as I said before, and I am going to have quite a bit to say about this map, but this map is hard, and it is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest map in the entire game of Wolfenstein 3D, through the first 6 episodes at least, in this version. Floor 7, I would definitely say, is up there as probably the second hardest, and honestly, I would rather do this map than Floor 7. But this map, if you're not trying to play on 100%, it's not too difficult. You do have because you have 4 different areas to go to. 3 of them, though, have a key in it. And, of course, the 3 areas, the key is Hans Gross. So you have 3 Hans Grosses to fight. But 2 of the areas are not too difficult, because they're a lot more open, and you know, like, what's there. The mazes in this map, especially that vine maze, oh goodness, they are not very forgiving at all. Not just only that there's mutants inside those mazes, but there are several enemies in those mazes that will not be alerted to your presence unless you walk right in front of them. So having to be aware of them is what's going to make a huge difference in order to try to survive this and get 100%. Like, from my original Wolfenstein 3 walkthrough in this one, I was able to at least do most of the map without having to save. Until I got to the Vine Maze. That's the only spot that I just couldn't get past. And like I said, it's not safe to like run into that maze. I mean, I didn't play, too cautious in the first maze, but in that Vine Maze, I played cautious and just one of the enemies that come to me. Most of them, at least. There's a couple stragglers, and then there's the rest of those hallways. And then, of course, that jumbled secret towards the end. Now, since I can't open this game up in a map editor, I'm not sure if you can get 100% secrets. Before, I know you could not. But I just at least cut the path needed to get to the secrets that I could. So if there's more, I am not sure. There could be 2 more, because I think in the previous one there was 2 more. But, they modified, all the other bugs in this game so far. So maybe this one got fixed as well. But yeah, the mutants came back. I don't know if they're going to be back in episodes 7 to 9. We'll have to wait and see. But if that's the case, this map is definitely the hardest map in the game. I do enjoy it, though. I mean, I do dread doing it first, but it's still fun. I do like this map as this fun. Floor 7, though, we get to that. Oh boy. That is definitely my least favorite map in the entire game. I've been tempted to consider that one the hardest map in the game because of how confusing it is for 100%. But, we'll see. But we'll get to Floor 7 later. We're going to move on to Floor 4 in the next video of Episode 6. So until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.